I've always been interested in how things work, how systems connect to each other. At the age of 18, I realized that I kept going back to the physical geography classes, which led me into a scholarship at the United Nations University, doing climate science, sustainability science, and now to the University of Melbourne doing the same thing. So my current research is on the impacts of climate change, specifically its impacts on reproductive and sexual health. The statistics shows that at least 40% of the world population lives at least 100 kilometers away from a seacoast. Because of the socioeconomic differences between developing and developing countries, it may not affect people's reproductive and sexual health outcomes the same. I went to Ghana for 6 months to do my fieldwork in one of the most vulnerable sea level rise affected zones, and hearing back from people's experiences and how they've been able to navigate their health amidst all that impacts has informed, my personal philosophies as much as informing my research. So if you take away the geophysical impact, we have the effect on food security or the effect on maternal health, infant mortality, and then you drive it all the way to the social side or the socioeconomic side, that is when you find out that there are a lot of both socio-economic and political relationships that when you subscribe to as a member, through intersectionality, you realize that you are at a more disadvantage than otherwise. So that is how come I had to adopt such framework to be able to sort of trace how people, aside the geophysical impact, how those socioeconomic and political situations can also cause them to be double disadvantaged aside the physical impact as well. I think without MCF Academy, my research wouldn't be where it is currently, because although I had the themes of what I'm interested in or what I want to work on, I didn't know how they related to each other. But upon getting to MCF, I realized that there are people who have actually done similar things or are doing similar things, or at least something within that umbrella that I could learn from. So we had people working on climate and health, specifically health frameworks, those who are looking at climate modeling, and even people who are looking at how to advance aspects of health that I'm already interested in. So having access to that expert group of people gave me more than I could have hoped for, and became, the sole reason why I think my research stands at its current successful state.